You will face this. There will be a time when a homeowner is giving you an objection, but they don't even realize it yet. Now, chances are you're smart, you read people well, you're good with people, you're good having conversations with people. You can read when people are a little reserved, when they're hesitant or guarded. But what happens is that homeowner, they haven't even expressed the words yet, but they have an objection that planted here. Something that you said or that you did created a feeling for that homeowner. And while that feeling's occurring, it hasn't yet gone from their core or their gut to their brain where they could then verbalize what it is they meant. And every single second that that homeowner is spending thinking about why they feel icky, they're not listening to you, they're losing trust, and they're waiting for their out. But what if I told you that you could call them out on it, challenge them, and actually invite a trusting conversation to occur so you could win the business right there on the spot? Yes, you can, and that is how I will teach you to overcome objections before the words even come out. I'm going to share a role play with you first, starting now, and then we're going to slide into a true-to-life story that occurred to me while I was at RoofCon just a couple weeks ago. Let's get right to it. My name is Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist, and welcome back, or welcome. Everything I do here on this YouTube channel and the podcast is designed to help you smash your income goal in roofing sales and give every single customer an amazing experience. And that is what it's all about. And to help you do that, if you haven't done it yet, I want to get this into your hands. It's 100% free, and it's a copy of my Pitch Like a Pro Roofing Sales Training video library. By entering your name and email on this page, I'm going to send you a link. You want to bookmark that page because this is updated every 2 weeks with all the latest videos organized by category for easy reference for a new salesperson, a seasoned veteran looking to sharpen the axe, or owners and teams to help bring your new hires up to speed and get rocking and rolling in the field. And again, it is available for free right here at theroofstrategist.com. There's a link in the podcast and video description as well. Now, let's get to it. Overcoming objections. Before the words even come out, let's give you an example. And I want you to think of this last time. Think of this right now. Imagine the last time you were at a door and you were trying to get up on the roof for your inspection. But you sensed it. You read the body language. The homeowner was a little reserved. They took that little half step back. They looked at you with those distrusting eyes. They were guarded. They were cautious. And you read it. And in your mind, you're like, this is the part where I'm about to get rejected. This is the part when they're about to say no thanks. This is the part where they're about to say, I'm not interested. And do you know why? It's because they don't trust you yet. It's quite simple. But the homeowner is not going to articulate and think about communicating that. But you know it and you read it and you are good at reading people. And I've done this where you just go along, you're like, please don't do it, don't do it. I'm going to work my way through it. And then you get the no and you're on to the next door. But what happens if you did this instead? Role play, begin. Mrs. Homeowner, listen, I'm sensing some reservation from you, and respectfully so. I just showed up. You don't know me yet. Now, I understand you may not want to let a stranger up on your roof. So how about we do this? While I'm here, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose because everything I'm about to offer you is 100% free and no obligation. So I'm going to hop up on your roof and take photos and videos. Then I'm going to show you what I find so you can see it with your very own eyes and make a decision that you are comfortable with, whether it's with me, whether it's someone else, or whether you decide not to do anything at all. So do you have any objection if I grab my ladder and hop up right now? We can get to it? Boom. There it is. End of role play. What I did is I observed what the homeowner was telling me with his or her body language, and I called them out. And I know what you're thinking. Adam, this is a frightening thing to do. And you know what? The first couple times it is. But you know what's funny is by you voicing what they didn't feel comfortable voicing, you are actually creating a more comfortable environment for the homeowner by building their trust. Now, when it comes to sales and marketing, one of the key messages as you begin to study all of the greats of our time is that our job is to join the conversation that is already going on in our prospect's mind. And if they haven't yet put those objections into words, but you've seen it before, you can do it for them. You become the hero. You become the angel of the day that put them at ease because you told them what they were thinking and invited them to voice what they truly felt. Because remember, as the homeowner is feeling this way, this distrust, people don't often articulate or put into words their feelings very quickly. And the longer it takes for the feeling to go from their gut to their brain, their ears are closed. They are not hearing a word you are saying. So it's your job to end that quickly, call them out, and invite the conversation to go deeper on what the true cause is. And I want to tell you one more story about this, because my mission is that at the end of this video, you go out to the next sales appointment and you don't wait for those objections to come out. Hey, listen, can I pause you for a minute? I know this may feel a little invasive, but my intention is to help further this conversation along. And what I'm sensing from you is, there's your tool. What I'm sensing from you is, and then you explain what it is you're sensing. You set the expectation that it may be a little invasive. You set the expectation that, you know what, I know that this might be a little out of the blue, but I think this might help you. And when you do that, you'll be amazed at how deep the conversation goes. So let's get back to the other story. I'm at RoofCon, and I have two gentlemen sitting with me at my booth, an owner and a sales manager. And we're talking about the roofing sales success formula and bringing their team on board. And now I see that the sales manager is very engaged with me. And I see that the owner is mostly engaged, but there's reservation. I see the reservation in his eyes. I see it in his body language. He's guarded. His tone of voice changed from certainty to being a little inquisitive and uncertain. And I knew that uncertainty was not a good place. And I said to him, if you don't mind, may I interrupt for just a moment? I'm sensing some uncertainty here. And I don't know if it's that you don't like the program, that there's questions that you have, but can I ask you, what is it that's going on? What's on your mind? And all I did was just acknowledge, I know this may be invasive, I'm sensing this uncertainty. And you know what happened? The owner of the company had an objection that he did not yet put to words. And you know what they were? He said, Adam, there's no uncertainty on my end, but what you're sensing is that I really like this program. But then he turns his head to the sales manager and says, but the sales manager, I'm leaving names out for reasons, I need him to be fully bought in and excited about this because he is the one that will be rolling out this program to the team. He's the one that will be embodying these trainings. He's the one that's going to be holding everyone accountable. And I know that we've talked to a few different people at the show, and he was interested in those other programs as well. So I'm excited, but I can't do anything unless he's excited. Amazing, right? How would the owner otherwise feel comfortable sharing with me that I'm essentially being sized up to other people in this show? And how would he feel putting his sales manager on the spot to say, do you like this guy or not? Which is essentially what it is. And it was the honest truth. And the funniest part is before I could even turn my attention to the sales manager and ask, what's going on? How do you feel about all this? He jumps straight in and says, he looks at the owner and says, yes, I felt that way, but after talking with Adam and going through this and learning more about the program, I am 100% in, let's do this. And I had the opportunity and the privilege of welcoming each of them, the sales manager and the owner and their team, into my world to use the roofing sales success formula to help each and every person smash their income goals and give every customer an amazing experience. And it was all from me interrupting myself, calling out the objection before the words even came, inviting a deeper and real and authentic conversation to occur about the main question that needed to be answered. And even though for some people it may be uncomfortable, remember, it isn't. It doesn't need to be. What I'm doing is joining the conversation in their head and inviting a deeper, real conversation. People like you more. People trust you more. And listen, I am in a very privileged place that one customer is not going to make or break my ability to feed my family, to have fun, to save for retirement. I do it because I love doing it. I do it because I know what's really going on. I do it because I want to give everybody a chance to get the information they need to make a decision that's right for them, even if it is not with me. And it is the same thing that you do each and every day by serving customers and giving them a great experience. So the very next time that you are out there, when you sense the distrust, when you sense the reservation, whether you're standing there at the door or you are presenting at the kitchen table, it is your mission to call out homeowners. Excuse me, and I'm sorry if this is a little invasive. I'm sensing that. Tell them what you sense. And then ask the question, the open-ended question. What is it that's on your mind? How are you feeling? What are you thinking about? And when that answer comes, you are going to go deeper, join the conversation in the mind, and hopefully walk out of the house with the business by earning it, by giving a great experience. So just because our time here is about to wrap up, I want to help get more sales psychology into your mind, into your body, and into your sales practices. You can do that right here in this playlist. Or if you haven't yet done it, click right here to get a free copy of my Pitch Like a Pro Roofing Sales Training Video Library, 100% free, sent to your inbox. And I will see you on the next one.